Well, let's then go to the grid. The lights are coming on, and we are about to go racing for round number 3 of the Le Mans Virtual Cup. A very good start there from Sean Arnold, who's going to be side by side with Jimi Nisula as we get down towards the first corner, and we're already going to see a change of lead. Sean Arnold, that is, I believe, into the race lead. Oh no, we've had someone come round, and we've had a traffic jam already there. Cars going in to stationary cars, and unfortunately that's caused a little bit of an incident going through the first couple of corners, and you can see the spread in the field already as they now make their way through the left and into the right-hander. Downhill we go, and Sean Arnold, a very good start from him. A battle already forming for second there, Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, crazy stuff down into turn 1. We'll take a look at what happened on that run down into turn 1, and you can see just spinning out. I think that might have actually been Darius Andre in the middle of that, and then just kicked out into the rest of the pack and up on the 2 wheels. That is, I think messy is the only word you could be describing that. Yeah, let's see. That was Jonas Bracsok there, Bracsok, right out of going up the hill. This is on the run all the way up to Mutkirber, and this is going to be dangerous side by side. I'm not liking this.
I don't know which one of us is going to look here because I had my eye shot momentarily there as they are now side by side. Bracsok trying to, Nisula trying to get past Bracsok here, and I think he's done it. So good work there from Jimi Nisula.
Yellow flags are out in sector 1.
That's not good.
Very close. Oh, there we go. That is what it is. The number 30. Not sure who that is, but they are not having a good time of it. Losing one of the cars over the top. That is Melamed.
Yeah.
So had already had an issue before we got onto the Zottinghoa. I did wonder because we hadn't seen him on the sheets, and then going way too fast for a car with no rear end.
If you go too soon, then you'll be repassed again at the end of the straight. And I think there you can see George Whitehouse is now back through once more. So somehow has held on to the position.
You called that all right. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. I think Zitiello, I think he was too close to parting Galgenkopf onto the Zottinghoa and couldn't do anything about George Whitehouse. So Whitehouse hangs on.
Get the full toe down the straight.
Looking down the inside there was Tom Stevens, was trying to get past right on board with Zitiello, who's been wide at T1, wide at T2 as well. And there we go, straight down the inside. That was, to be honest, that was lovely, that was. That was really nice. Well, here we go with Mia Rose then back to the action as Henry Sinnick is under an awful lot of pressure, and Mia Rose is looking to the outside and trying to make the move before we come through Antoine's Bush and down towards the final couple of corners at Turnrhein and Tiergarten. I don't think that's quite close enough. The thing is, once you pull out of the slipstream, obviously you're going faster, you hit an absolute wall of air. We know that this grid's quality. Jonas Bracsok, Luca D'Amelio, Henry Sinnick, Delorme, speaking of, is that Delorme, who is into the barrier once again.
There we go.
That's a bit more of a whoops. So I'm going to assume it's a bit too much curb on the inside, straight over. And once you're on the grass, you are certainly a passenger. And it's why the most important thing to learn around this circuit is which curb you can hit and which curb you can't.
But Hoogveld is closing. And don't forget, we've got the start-finish straight as well after this. So he's got time to try and close in on the brakes. They are both maxing out here as we now go in towards the braking zone, which carries some corners with it as well. Hoogveld's going to go for it here. He's going to try and take some more time out, but he runs a little bit wide in the process. And coming out of the final corner then, round number 3 of the Le Mans Virtual Cup is going to be won by Jimi Nisula. Finally, he gets the result he deserves. Jimi Nisula, we will see you in the top 10 on the grid at Le Mans. Hoogveld will be on the inside of row 2 for that race as well. And Jonas Bracsok, who comes across the line in 3rd, will start on the outside of the front row with Luca D'Amelio there, starting from pole position in the super final, where only the top 2 go through. This is a battle going on much further down, but that Mackie Yuppie battle. Oh no, this is someone without
Darius
a rear
Andre
wing.
again.
Oh, well,
Darius Andre.
He's got the WRT vibes in him, hasn't he? You know, no rear wing again. As Whitehouse hangs on to 13th, ahead of Salvatore Zitiello and Juha Mackie Yuppie behind. And well, there we go. Not how you want to end your race.
I don't want to be rude to the rest of the grid, but it would be the expectation that it's from those 4 as more issues for Darius Andre.
I think this is frustration and just doing it for a bit of a laugh now, isn't it? Just let's try and see how many times we can spin.
I mean, that is frustrating to lose your rear wing twice in one race.
That's incredibly frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think WRT will be rushing. I mean, they may have a completely different lineup for this round.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be rushing to sign.
That's not how you'd see a car. If you saw a car going down the road like that, you'd be pulling them over immediately and saying, which pub have you come from? Because just doesn't look natural at all, does it?
Oh, yeah, that is... Like, there's nothing wrong with that driving. Well, maybe a little bit quick, but the problem is when you've got no rear wing, when you've got suspension damage,
away everything.
The moment that you even just a light breath on the brake pedal,
it was impressive
it goes round.
that they didn't spin more, actually.